Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings. Glad to have you. Typically, you are used to stock and option education on this channel, but recently we have been getting a broader question about investing in general. Maybe you found yourself on this video because you have tried, let's say, other type of investment other than stock and option, forex, cryptocurrency, or maybe you want to diversify your investment, right? So we are going to be bringing you today a full review of Fundrise Investment. Fundrise is a company about real estate investment. By the end of this video, you will be able to answer questions using a couple of recent articles that we wrote on our blog, successfultradings.com. We'll be answering some of these following questions. What is Fundrise Investment? Definitely. When was Fundrise founded? How Fundrise works? How much Fundrise charge? Yeah, that's an important topic. Which Fundrise plan is best for you? How often does Fundrise pay? So all of the things surrounding Fundrise, because that's a company that you have been seeing maybe on ads. Maybe actually Fundrise was an ad prior to you clicking on this video on YouTube. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and get started. All right. So as we said, we recently wrote a couple of articles because of just the presence, over presence of fundraising in social media, and also really because for me it was seeing it in in front of videos all the time on YouTube. So we got curious into what type of investment is this? So Fundrise Investment is a real estate investment. So they were created launched in 2012. That's when it really first started. So we have these two articles. Let me just so the title of the article on the blog is Fundrise Investment Reviews. That's first one is really education on what type of product exists. And then we did a second article that we're going to be talking about a bit because there were some type of, let's say, not clear stories on the internet about it. So we titled this, is Fundrise a scam? So we will be answering that question. So those two articles are there on our blog, successfultradings.com. We will make sure to provide you the link such that you get a broader understanding about that. We have links and everything regarding the Bidder Bureau. So what is Fundrise Investment on here? So as we said, is a real estate investment, and the novelty that they introduced back in 2012 was that, hey, they really cut the barrier to entry in investing in real estate, because as investors, typically one of the things that we may have as a problem will be capital, or not enough of it. And real estate is, if I'm buying a building, I need loans and things of that. So they remove that. So by introducing this type of product, so how much, for instance, one will say that how does it work? So they offer plans, different plans depending on your initial capital. So that's what we are describing here. This is the headline of the article overall here. So yeah, at the time they were calling it "Welcome to the Future of Real Estate Investing," folks. Yeah. That tells you a great deal about the ambition on there. And the most logical question, how much does this thing cost, right? Because as an investor, we want to know, hey, can I afford something? Can I afford this type of investment? Initial, that's usually the original question. So they have a starter plan, $500 with, the small footprint on here starting already. Okay, an initial investment average is $550. Represent the average investment amount for investor who join at this level in 2019. Okay, 550, you get an idea. So they call this one the starter plan, if you will. So the question, how much does Fundrise charge? We could say, yeah, starting from, you see, it's like those commercials in store, from meaning that's maybe the lowest price that you can get on there. So that's the case here for Sunrise Investments, $550. So, and let's take a look at the other plans on here as we highlighted them before we go to maybe the next set of question ways in terms of which plan is the best, and then we will talk about how much you can expect to make, right? So this one on here, let's see here. So these were the the pricing or the investment level, if you will. So supplemental, this one is here how the portfolios that you can invest in: supplemental income, balance investing, long-term growth, meaning each one of them with a specific risk, if you will, right? So, but in terms of the plans, these are three or four plans, if you want. There's the starter plan, yeah, $550 if you want. Then there is the second one that's okay. So this is it here. So 500 is the starter plan, minimum, obviously. And if you have more, you can go with the core at $1,000. Then the advanced, $10,000, and then the premium, 100,000. So obviously you see as a scale here that you can start with this investment as low as 500 or 550 as we read earlier, and then you can work your way as, let's say, maybe you have more capital or of the like. So next question is, how much can you make, right? So here is some indication in terms of timeline: between 6 and 2 years, 95%, and that's really the range of it that's it's provided. The article goes into some further detail, getting information about what people who have used this actually are saying about Fundrise investment. And we have to be honest with you, it's a mixed bag, if you will. There's a mixed bag. So that's what led us into the second article on here. I mean, all of the detail on here, we even have videos on there about for beginners as a guide to invest in real estate, if that's your subject of curiosity. So yeah, because there were questions that are lingering out there on the internet. So for us, yes, we did our research. Yes, there was some type of scandal in 2016 regarding the CEO. That's not something that gives confidence, right? Typically, when you want to invest in a company, you want to make sure that everything is quickly clean and everything else. So yes, they had some, let's just say shady, alleged fraud, if you will. But in terms of it being, let's say, a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme, as some people you may have read or suggested, or you may be wondering, because you need to know, right? Because before you invest, we have opinion here. So let's say, for instance, this was from somebody a year ago. So this is the experience. I invested $500 with Fundrise Investment in February. I simply asked to have it back after the waiting period. Somehow it went from 500 to 480, and I said I had to wait, and I was told, I guess, I had to wait. This is verbatim from somebody who shared this opinion, to wait 60-90 days, then an omnibus, and there is no guarantee you are getting it back. The customer service person told me that it was like buying a house. No, sorry, you are holding my peanuts ransom. Glad I did not donate more. Okay, so in this case, this person had a bad experience. Because we have to report both sides here. This is a review of Fundrise Investment, right? So here, another person is replying that I think you are confused about what a Ponzi scheme is, and your outrage is misplaced. Yes, real estate is illiquid, but other investments are backed by real assets as opposed to debt, and they are not as volatile as stock. So here we go again in the famous debate. Okay, real estate is supposed to be a solid asset. Usually give it more confidence or reliability. So yeah, probability of losing it may not be that. But in this case here, one of the things that for us we notice really is the fee structure, because there are quite a few. Reading the article, you're going to be reading about the fees here and there. You pay a fee to, even when you want to liquidate your position, so administrative fee and all of the like. So there are so many things that just make it, and then you can compare it to other type of real estate investment out there. So at the end of the day, for us, we put the pros and the cons here for you. We summarize them in this review of Fundrise Investment. The bottom line, a question will be, okay, is Fundrise really worth it? I mean, you will go through the article, you will educate yourself, and for us at the end of the day, no, it's not a pyramid scam. Are there other alternatives to Fundrise Investment? Yes, absolutely. So nobody wants to go through the hassle. So we hope that you learned something today about this review, this Fundrise review, and you're able to make an informed decision on how you want to invest from let's 2020 and beyond. That's the goal of this Fundrise review today. So please read our other review. We have one recently about another company that we call the 1450 Club. It's going to be the video immediately following this one. Read it as well. If you have been, we have people, even traders, who have been involved with that one. So, comment, like, share on social media. That's how we will continue to cater the content of this channel to your liking. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. Have a great morning, wherever you're watching. Bye. Bye-bye.